Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to stand on this prestigious platform called Paramita Ed Talks and welcome you to this beautiful event. My name is Krishita and I study in grade 6 at Paramita High School. Can you hear me? ISA question was confined only to people who are on calls at a weak network area. But majorly after COVID, people having online meetings also love to ask this question before they start the meeting. From mic check to can you hear me? You're not audible to am I audible? The world has traveled decades ahead with progress. But the question is our hearing ability progressing with time or not? Wait, what? How can hearing ability progress with time? Let me answer you. All these examples that I have given you are when the network is weak. But what if the network is strong? Let me come to the point. How many of us really hear to listen or just hear to hear? An uncle driving a car apply brakes in panic and thinks the car behind did honk. But in reality, it did. The uncle doesn't accept. He didn't pay attention because he was busy on phone. If you ask a person who seems lost, are you listening? He would never say no. If our teachers ask us, did you understand? We all will say yes. We all, including the ones who are not paying attention. So, thinking about all these points, I have chosen a topic, how to listen, not just hear. What is the difference between to hear and to listen? Hearing is a natural ability but a passive reception of sound, an ability we are born with. Listening is a learned skill that requires conscious effort and active engagement. Listening is a more important skill than just hearing because it acts as a base to form any relationship. We can hear and still not listen. But if we listen, there is a good chance of understanding something. And even if we don't understand, listening teaches us to ask the right question and seek understanding around the topic. Most jobs in the world require great listening skills. For example, an airline pilot. What if you're on a plane and the pilot just ignores all the communication from the air traffic controller? A pilot cannot fly without the help of ATC. Every word both of them utter is extremely important and they listen to each other with so much attention. Even in less risky jobs, miscommunication and misunderstanding can lead to many problems, including losses to the company. Hence, it is important just not to hear, but to listen. Can our life suffer because of not listening properly? The answer is a big yes. In our Paramita school, we are taught that communication, collaboration and participation is really important and the base of everything is listening. More than talking, listening is an important and beautiful art. Now, as we have understood how important it is to listen, the question is how to listen and not just hear. Can we learn the skill? Yes, we can. It starts with a conscious effort but later becomes a habit. If we all would be honest to ourselves, we can accept that many times in a day we find ourselves daydreaming, isn't it? And if you call few people, they answer like you have woken them up from a sleep. It is a natural thing to daydream, but is it good to be lost when something important has been said or while attending an important session? I guess no. Once we start paying importance to our time, our learning, we will definitely pay attention. And how to do that? It is actually a very simple process that I can help you with. It always starts with focusing our mind onto the speaker. If we are thinking something, let's consciously stop it and listen to the speaker. You can do this exercise even now when you're listening to me. Once you start paying to our time at learning and pay attention to what the speaker is saying, you will slowly find that you're actually able to understand. The best thing about a good listener is letting the other person complete and not interrupting them. I know we all love to speak and tell our story, but if we want to become a good listener, we need to hold ourselves back and listen to what the other person has to say. That person feels more important and respects you more. What can we do more than just to listen? We can genuinely take interest in their topic, ask questions around it, appreciate them, and sometimes give advices if required. Many people feel lonely because they have no one who could listen to them. Members of families feel unheard again because they have no one to listen. Dear audience, let us all decide and become someone who just don't hear but listens and understands. It will help us a lot in our lives. Thank you.